soy sauce.
Good morning. It's just past 5 o'clock and driving in Laos at 5 o'clock in the morning. Piece of cake. We're on our way to the airport. We've got another travel day, but in this episode it will not only include the travel day, but we'll also be in Siem Reap in Cambodia. So we're going to see, obviously, Angkor Wat, which is a bucket list item for me and many others. So we'll be going and checking that out before heading off to another destination. So this episode is going to be from here in Laos, our travel to Siem Reap via Bangkok. Unfortunately, we've got to travel via Bangkok because I'm a cheapskate and I booked the cheapest flight, which is a transit flight, but nevertheless. And I think that time of the week they don't do them. They're only like once or twice a week, and we needed to travel today. So, but other than that, it's going to be cool. We've got a little e-bike rented, so we'll get on the plane. We'll get down to Bangkok and eventually Siem Reap, and then again rinse and repeat. We'll check into our hotel. And then we're going to go off and get the e-bike ready for an early start in the morning, because you want to see the you want to see the Angkor Wat at sunrise in the pool of reflections, or the reflection pool. It's the famous photograph I'm sure you've all seen, but you kind of want to be there. So, you know, you've travelled this far, we may as well get up early and check it out. So come along, let's go to Siem Reap to see Angkor Wat. Hey guys, we're in Dong Nguyen Airport, Bangkok. We just cleared customs. Well, not customs, sorry. We went through a security check for international transfers, because we're not clearing customs. We're just going to go straight through to Siem Reap, but we've got 5 hours here, unfortunately, is what it is. We've found the first duty-free shop that sells mango sticky rice, so we're getting into that straight away. But we'll probably hang around until the lounge opens, I think 3 hours before your flight. See what there is. I think there's a few things you can do in the airport, but apart from eating mango sticky rice, of course, so we'll do them, and then jump on the next flight. See you in Siem Reap in about 6 or 7 hours, unfortunately, but we're just going to chill out, so it should be fine. Well, we've checked in, and as you can see, it's a beautiful little room here. This was the one I was probably most looking forward to, because it looked kind of like jungly and... Oh. Mel's doing her best Borat impersonation. But I'm going to go and get an e-bike now. We're going to use that e-bike tomorrow to drive around the whole precinct of Angkor Wat, which is fairly large, so you don't really want to walk if you can help it. So for $12 you get an e-bike for the day. It'll do like 100 kilometres, so it'll take Mel and I as far as we need to go. So I'm off. Mel's going to enjoy the room. I'm off to go and get an e-bike, so let's do it. Well, I didn't film any of that bike trip back, but got the scooter. I went with a gas-powered, petrol-powered scooter, because it was the same price and I feel better about the mileage. And apparently you can take it everywhere you can take the e-bike. So I couldn't film because I had the GPS on my phone in one hand and this camera in my pocket as I was directing myself back to the hotel. So we're all good to go. We're going to have some dinner here at the hotel. This is the biggest menu I've ever seen in my life. Look at the size of it. In every single page. So I went the water lily salad with shrimp and the beef lok lak with homemade sauce.
Yeah, we might go those too.
And of course, Angkor beer. You chosen, Mel?
Yeah.
What do you choose?
Just a tiger prawn salad and some stir-fried veggies.
I forgot to say I just ordered mango spring rolls for dessert, so I hope I'm hungry. Mel's gonna help me eat it. Mate, you can't go past a mango spring roll, however that's supposed to taste. Alright, beer time. Alright, we're fat and full. I only managed to catch 2 of the dishes on camera because the other one I just ate before I remembered to. Shower, bed, get up early, Angkor Wat. Let's go. Morning. It's very early, but it's an exciting day. We're off to see Angkor Wat. Just bought our tickets before we went in, which I assume should save us some time. And jump on the scooter and hopefully catch the sunrise at the famous reflecting pond. So let's go. Alright, we're in. Just parked the scooter. Now we're just walking towards it, I think. It's the way they said to go, so.
Either that or we're just being scammed.
I don't think they've been scammed. They were nice about it, so we haven't been scammed out of 80 cents for parking, so we'll be right. I was going to bring the drone, but, well, I kind of knew I couldn't. Being a little frog. Being a World Heritage Site, you're generally not allowed to bring any kind of drone, which is fine. Clearly they don't want people flying drones around when people are trying to enjoy the serenity and the visuals of a World Heritage Site, which is fair enough. Now you can't see me. Awesome. Well, that's pretty awesome. Next is Ta Prohm, I think it's called. The famous Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider temple. So we're going to go and see that. But we're going to get back to the scooter because it's a hell of a long way. This whole Angkor Wat complex apart from the main Angkor Wat, is huge. Takes a solid 8 hours to do it if you've got a guide, so we're just kind of hitting the highlights and on our own little scooter, so hopefully we can do it. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. This place is beautiful. Let's go. Almost the perfect angle. Mel had to buy a sarong, $3 US, but she tipped them too because it was too indecent for the temples. So we're leaving good old Angkor Wat now, and we're heading to Ta Prohm, and we'll see if we can get in there. Alright, we're off to the next temple. Oh, jeez. Alright. Mel just got on. We're off to the next temple. It says to be 16 minutes away. I think that might be... Oh, it might be accurate. But I'm going to go the long way because it passed all the other temples. And we'll see what's there. So I'll just get out of here. See you when you're a bit closer. Looks like there's another temple. I can see one straight ahead. Right down the end there. Alright. I think we're about to drive through a little archway. The maps say go straight, so check it out. I bet you not too many people called Clint and Mel have ridden through that arch wearing blue helmets on a red motorbike. Pretty rare. I think I might be running out of fuel, but hopefully we'll get there. Really hard to see. It's kind of sun damaged the plastic, but anyway, another temple. So I'll put the names of these temples in the video. No disrespect, we just don't have enough time. This is kind of a whirlwind tour, so we're just gonna hit the ones we want to hit. I'll probably watch a documentary on all of them when I get home, but we're just gonna go to the next temple and do what we can with the time we've been given. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Well, that was lucky. It's just one of the random temple spots. We just pulled up and we're like, do you have fuel? Gasoline? Oh yeah, gasolina. But now we're full. You can actually see dots on the gauge, so we should be right.
Was that $2 for
For $5 to fill it up. Alright, let's check out the next place. So again, whilst I'm not the Angkor Wat scholar I should be, this next temple was made famous with the Tomb Raider movie. I'm sure you've all seen that scene with the roots growing over the old school temple, and this is the one. But Hollywood aside, it's still awesome. This is pretty overgrown, and the ruins are pretty well gone now, but I think Angkor Wat is the best preserved temple in the area, but this one looks beautiful for different reasons, because nature's kind of reclaimed it, so here we go. Apparently I'm not good looking enough to be in the photo. Look at that. Look at that face. Definitely more ruined, but reclaimed by nature. And a lot quieter too. Angkor Wat this morning, when I was taking that video with my hand like this for an hour, which is not easy. We were shoulder to shoulder along the edge of that pond, and probably about 5 or 6 people deep. So it's popular. I mean, we all came here for that particular reason. We all journeyed here. We've got to share the space, so that's fair enough. But this one is maybe the crowds haven't come up this far yet because we've scooted ahead of them, but it seems a lot quieter. Note to editing, Clint, in the future, the date that these places were constructed, or the thought that were being constructed, whatever the case may be. Because this one looks really old. Volcanic-y looking rock. I don't know if this is a volcanic area, but yeah, very impressive. Very old looking, very, very old looking. This is my breakfast. You have to excuse me. That's the way they found it, and that's what they've managed to restore it to, which is pretty impressive. They mapped out every single block by the look of it, so it wasn't even recognisable when they found it. I think it was the mid-1800s. This place, or Angkor Wat. I'm not sure about this particular one, but the whole complex was rediscovered. Obviously it'd be in tatters by the time they rediscovered it, but yeah. And they just look at the rubble. Imagine trying to work out what that was. Put it back together. Or not. Maybe they just leave it there for respect. Very ornate. You can only imagine what these places looked like. And I think I showed a few details earlier in the Angkor Wat video, but look at this. It's just some random rock. Obviously part of the temple, but imagine the intricacy of this whole place. I'm not sure, it probably had colour as well. You know, some sort of inks. But it's just a phenomenal amount of work in this and many of the other places I've been. I've been to the Taj Mahal when I didn't have a camera with me back when I was a lot younger, but maybe one day I'll go again and I'll take you along. But the detail in that is just, you just don't think that much work's possible. That many people doing that much work just makes something that you just look at and you go, that can't, it's like a force of nature, you know. Like you can't have just, people can't have done that, but the scale is just phenomenal. I think I'm getting Tomb Raider vibes here. We may see Angelina Jolie at any point. Oh, she is. Look, it's Tomb Raider. For all those followers of Mel's Instagram, I'm a terrible photographer, but most of the photos are taken by yours truly, so let's put another one in the list.
You're not terrible.
There you go. Alright. I get down on my knees. Want me to zoom in or zoom out? Okay. I think that's good. Come and check. I'll stay on my knees because I'm pretty sure I need to do it again.
Don't worry. It's alright.
Want me to do it again?
It's fine.
You sure? You only get one chance.
It's fine.
You won't be seeing that photo on Instagram, I'm sorry. You will see some Instagram photos, but that rock over there takes better shots than I do, so whatever. Look at the way they stacked the vaulted ceilings. I wonder if that was dressed or meaning to be dressed at some stage. Because the level of detail in the rest of it, surely you'd think they'd finish vaulting the ceilings. Who knows? This may have all just been a reconstruction. So you remember that video of me falling off the bridge in the Blue Lagoon? I'd done busted up my toe. Look. So I'm limping a little bit. Oh well, the show must go on. I got an automatic scooter so I don't have to change gears because that's the gear changing foot. And I've got a feeling that this tree is the Tomb Raider tree, but on the other side of the wall. So we'll just walk through there and we'll see. This is what I mean. Like, imagine what they look like fresh. Like there would have been colours. Look at this. Would have been all over here. It was just phenomenal. It would have looked ridiculous. Yeah, where are you? Yeah. Huh. Everywhere you look, it's just imagine what it looked like when they first did it, like when all this colours,
Yeah.
every single surface, like. Strangely enough, looks like something out of a movie. Crazy. Wow, look at the root system of this one vine tree. If you Google Tomb Raider Angkor Wat, you will see a photo of Angelina Jolie looking very pensive and threatening. And it will look something like that, maybe, with her standing about here. Yay! See the bats? Every time there's a Buddha, it's beheaded, so I can only assume that depending on the time this was built and the time that it was conquered, clearly, an opposing religion didn't appreciate the Buddhas being around and had their way with them, which is unfortunately what happens with many religious sites when they're conquered and overthrown, just like happened in the Middle East recently with all the monuments around Iran. But yeah, but this, I think I like this better than Angkor Wat. I like the nature. Let's have a look at this just out here. It's crazy. That's awesome. I should probably go and find my wife. So we're getting close to running out of time. We're going to go and get some lunch somewhere and maybe check out Siem Reap, the town. You could spend days here. I mean, look at that. Crazy. So we'll see what there is to see on the way out, but then we'll jump back on the scooter and we'll head back into town. Alright, well, as brief as that was Angkor Wat in Ta Prohm, I think it was called. I know there's a lot more. I do apologise that we're not hitting it all, but been up since 4. It's been a big day, and I'm happy. I will watch a bit more when we get home, but beautiful, beautiful place. I think I like Ta Prohm better, just because of the nature. Angkor Wat is unique and obviously awesome to watch the sunrise over that reflection pool, but yeah, it's a good day. What a great day. We're going to head back into the hotel now, just chill out for a bit, maybe have something to eat, something to drink, and then later on we're going to check out Siem Reap, see what we can find. But apart from that, we've crossed it off our list. We're good to go. So we'll see you a bit later back at the hotel. Lunch in the same spot. It's easy.
So what did you end up getting for lunch, Clint?
I got a traditional dish because I wanted to try it. It's called amok, coconut fish curry, wrapped in a banana leaf and steamed, I think. And of course we got some mango spring rolls. And I got a smoothie that looks like it's a pina colada without the colada. These are Mel's new favourite. Mango spring rolls with caramel sauce. So we've just got back, had a swim, had some lunch, had a nap. We're headed off to take the scooter back and check out the town of Siem Reap. There's a little beer street, maybe a market or two, but come along, we'll see what there is to see. Well, the bike's back. Beer street's straight ahead, or pub street, whatever they call it. So we're just going to walk down there, have a stroll and see what there is to see. It's getting busier and busier the further we get down. Australia could learn a thing or two from these countries. And what's the harm in this? But the vibe it creates is just awesome. Like, what's the harm in doing it? I don't get it. Some little food stalls over here. We're gonna see if there's anything tempting in there. How much is 2 for?
3,000.
3,000. Thank you. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Akun. Verdict.
Oh wow. That's so good.
Pork.
So tender. And like a sticky glaze on the outside.
Oh.
Yeah. That's not good.
Smell the chili. Jesus Christ. I just walked past the stall and coughing my lungs up. So Siem Reap's been a pleasant little surprise actually. It's pretty clean for a bustling little place. It's got an awesome night market, great little pub street. We're just walking along the riverside now, and there's a riverside market. Basically both sides of the river. We're just gonna pick a little restaurant with some plastic chairs on the riverbed and get some chow, have something to eat. It's probably do us, I'd say.
It's his last night of being 39. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up 40 in the morning. Oh well. are you going?
Yeah.
Can I get the fried rice, holy bubble?
Alright.
Yes.
Beef, pork, chicken.
Pork.
Pork, yes.
Please.
One.
One.
Two.
Oh,
Two. Yes,
two. Same.
thanks.
Same. Do you have beer?
Beer?
Yes.
Yes.
Could I get?
One, two.
Do you want a beer?
Angkor, Cambodia,
No.
Angkor,
Cambodia, one.
Cambodia one.
Yes.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
All right, we got it. I think that's an egg down there. Got some chilies, some chili sauce, some other kind of chili sauce.
I hope this one isn't hot.
I think that one's going to be hot. Give it a go. Chopsticks and rice don't really go well. Oh, it's a carrot. I thought it was an egg yolk.
It's chili, but it's not hot chili. Sorry, it's chili. A little bit hot, but it's definitely not sweet chili. Not sweet chili the way it used to anyway.
We might sneak some mango spring rolls in before bed. That's the 7-Eleven we're at. This should be Pub Street, yep, Pub Street. Gets busier and busier the later it gets. I mean, it's not late now, it's only 6 o'clock. It's just what happens when you're 39 and 11 months and 30 days. You know, you just start feeling it.
Ah, come on.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Well, there you have it. Siem Reap and the Cambodia leg for this journey comes to an end. I have to say it was probably the surprise of the trip. I didn't think it would be as good as I thought. Sorry, I didn't think it would be as good as it ended up being. Siem Reap is a happening little town. It's like a mini version of Hanoi. Cool little pub street there. Those river markets were awesome. That food was great. It was like $1.50 each. Really, really cheap. You could probably even do better than that. We ate at the touristy spots as well, and it's still that cheap. So we started this episode in Vientiane. On our way here, we've seen Angkor Wat and we've seen Ta Prohm. We've seen all the highlights. Admittedly, not as long as we would have liked to have spent here. We will come back here. This is a pretty cool little place. But for now, it's good night, and we'll see you in the next episode.